Most of the apps we use every day are free. Social media, email, navigation apps, games. You download them, create an account, and start using them immediately. No payment required. But building and running these apps costs millions, sometimes billions of dollars. So if users aren't paying, how do these companies make money? The answer is simple. You're not the customer, you're the product. Free apps feel like a gift. But in business, nothing is truly free. Companies still need to pay for servers, developers, design teams, data infrastructure. For example, companies like Google and Meta Platforms operate some of the most popular free apps in the world, and yet their businesses generate hundreds of billions of dollars every year. In 2023 alone, Google's parent company earned over $300 billion in revenue, largely from advertising. So if billions of people aren't paying to use these apps, what exactly are they paying with? The real currency of many free apps is data. Every time you open an app, you generate information. What you click, how long you watch something, what you search for, where you go, what you like. Individually, these data points seem small, but when collected over time, they create a detailed digital profile, your habits, your interests, your behavior. And that information has become incredibly valuable. In fact, the global digital advertising industry is worth more than $600 billion a year, and much of it runs on user data. Most free apps make money through advertising. But modern advertising isn't random, it's targeted. Platforms analyze user data to determine what ads you see, when you see them, and how often they appear. The more accurately ads can target people, the more valuable they become. That's why companies invest heavily in collecting and analyzing data, because better targeting means advertisers are willing to pay more. Free apps don't just compete for your data, they compete for your attention. The longer you stay inside an app, the more ads you see. More ads mean more revenue, which is why many apps are carefully designed to keep users engaged. Endless scrolling, notifications, algorithmic recommendations, all designed to keep you coming back. In fact, studies show the average person now spends over 2 hours a day on social media alone. Multiply that by billions of users, and attention becomes a massive business. Why this model is so powerful? This model works because of scale. If an app has millions and even billions of users, small amounts of advertising revenue per user quickly become enormous profits. Companies like Meta Platforms, which owns Instagram and Facebook, generate tens of billions of dollars every year using this model, not by charging users directly, but by turning attention and data into revenue. None of this necessarily means free apps are bad. They provide incredibly useful services: communication, navigation, entertainment, access to information. But it does mean that free comes with trade-offs, because instead of paying with money, users often pay with something less visible: their data, their attention, their behavior. Understanding the business model helps you use these apps more consciously. A few simple habits can make a big difference. First, review privacy settings inside the apps you use. Many platforms allow you to limit data sharing and add personalization. Second, turn off unnecessary notifications. Notifications are designed to pull your attention back into the app. Reducing them helps you stay in control of your time. Third, be cautious about permissions. Some apps request access to contacts, location, microphones, or photos, even when they don't need them. Only allow what's necessary. And finally, remember that your attention has value. Choosing how and when to use these apps gives you more control over that value. Free apps changed how the world uses technology. They made powerful tools available to billions of people, but they also introduced a new kind of business model, one where the product isn't always the app itself. Sometimes the product is the user. If you're interested in understanding the hidden business models behind the technology and industries shaping our lives, subscribe to the channel. Because the more you understand how these systems work, the easier it becomes to navigate them.